Hey guys, it's operations time again. It's Friday, and guess what? We got a new locomotive over here. So guys are all looking, waiting around over here, waiting for the big reveal. Here it comes. We're gonna get her started up and pull her out. See if you can tell what it is by just the sound. Here comes a big reveal. We're pulling out the locomotive here there. Should see it in a second. Look at the excitement. Guys can't wait. Take a look at that. It is the new athearn ready to roll SD40-2 in Santa Fe there. Let's get a closer look at her and then get on our way. All right, there she is. Woo, she's looking sweet. Very clean too. I'm gonna have to say that you're gonna have to enjoy this video with this nice shiny new cleaned up locomotive, because it ain't gonna stay that way for long, because you know me, he's gonna get weathered up pretty good. So yeah, very excited to have this guy on the layout here, and we'll start pulling out over here because we're gonna do a quick run. We're gonna take that boxcar and tanker right there in the background. Just do our first run and see how she runs right there. Now, she does not have a current keeper in her currently, and we'll talk about that in a minute. Sounding nice. Let's see how she runs over here. Now, we may have a few troubles, like I said, because we don't have a current keeper in it yet. And, you know, my track is a little dirty over here, so hopefully we don't have too much trouble. I try to kind of clean up the track, but there's always little dead spots right there, which I rely on my current keepers to take care of. So far, so good. Yeah, so when I ordered this guy, the site that I ordered him from actually said that it came with a Tsunami 2 decoder. And I specifically made sure that I checked on the website that this thing was equipped with a Tsunami 2 decoder from Soundtracks, but it's actually equipped with an Econami decoder, and that's why it doesn't have a current keeper in it currently. So I did pick up a current keeper from Soundtracks to go with it, but then when I got it in, realized that it did not have the Tsunami 2 board in it, decoder. And those decoders have a quick plug, sort of current keeper plug on them. You just basically plug it in and tuck it away, and you're all good to go. But the Econami decoder that it actually has does not have that quick plug. You gotta solder the wires on, and so I just haven't gotten around to doing that yet, because I just got the locomotive in yesterday, and you know, just threw in my own programming CVs in there. Now, I know somebody mentioned after the fact that, or in one of the other videos, to show how I did that, but sorry, I'd already done it before the comment came out. All right, let's get on our way over here. Brakes off. Listen to that beautiful horn here. Lovely. Can't wait to start doing some late 70s, early 80s sort of operations over here with this guy. Now I know it's an SD 40-2, so we're going to do switching with it, but we'll see how he fits into the whole scheme of everything here. We're going to use him to do switching on in my world, at least for today. But so the plan for this weekend is to break them open and start soldering away. Hopefully I don't break anything. And get that current keeper in there, because I want him to run nice and smooth everywhere. And I did find that he was having just a little bit of trouble on some of my turnouts in the yard. All right, let's pop inside and watch him go in. Looking nice. Let's notch it up here. Whoop. And of course, there you go. Need my current keeper. Unfortunately, that's what we got to put up with when we don't have a current keeper in there. It still runs pretty good. Well, I should say runs very good. And I just started kind of breaking it in last night. I ended up running them around a little bit, and let's put the camera down here so you can see them. Yeah, I ran him around backwards and forwards for about half an hour or so, so he started getting him broken in a little bit. He'll start smoothing out, or I guess getting a little bit smoother, even though he's running very smooth as is. Once we get a little bit more track time on him. Just enjoy this guy coming down the track here, getting ready to do a runaround. I love that horn. Yeah, so one of the things I do on my layout, obviously, all of my locomotives have current keepers in them. And I find that having current keepers, it definitely masks many issues that you might have, like just little dead spots here and there on the turnouts, or just some dirty track like that. So it's actually been a little bit interesting running this guy around, because he's pointing out all the spots that I should probably at least clean up, or maybe work on a little bit. Mostly around the turnouts too, and it's the points that aren't making complete contact all the time, like you saw when we just came off the yard lead right there. And of course, during the video, like, he had no trouble ever or at least since I was running him since yesterday. He didn't have any trouble over there until I turned the camera on. Now he does come with, well, let's see, how can I say this? His sort of makeup or, you know, configuration. Stop over here before we short everything out. So as close as I can tell, his configuration as he comes is somewhere in the late 80s. If you take a look at, you know, Google ATSF 5067, you go over to, you know, the rail, what is it, rail pictures, I think it is, or whatever the site is, that comes up with all the different pictures. There is like several pictures of this guy in the real world. I think the earliest is like, I think in the 70s, and the latest is in the, well, actually in the 90s, after he was, I think, repatched. Ooh, there we go. Another little trouble spot right there. I didn't have to touch him. But he was patched for BSN or BNSF. And so the different configurations that he's had, he used to have a rotating beacon up on the left-hand side on top of the cab. Let's see what we're going to do here. I think we got to back up a little bit. I'm talking so much about him, I'm not even thinking about the switching. But we're going to run in and grab 2 cars. And then we'll run back out and get our pickups. Sticky over here for some reason. Not sure why. Might have something in the points right there. Oh boy, here we go. But yeah, so depending on the year, he had a rotating beacon on the top of the cab, and then he had the headlights moved from above the cab to the nose at a certain point. And then later on in life had ditch lights put on the front. Ooh, good one, got that one. We're just gonna grab this guy and the next car in the line over here. And then also had the horn. I don't know if the horn was changed to a different type of horn, but had the horn repositioned in the, well, towards the late 80s, positioned back here from on top of the cab right there. So luckily there is a picture of him pretty much in this configuration. Also he had class lights on the nose. Those were what do you call it, removed and sort of patched over. Missed one of our cars here. I'm gonna fudge it here so we can continue talking about this lovely locomotive. So yeah, like I was saying, so there is a picture of him in this pretty much exact configuration. Horn on the above the engines right there, and no rotating beacon. Headlight repositioned to the nose from above the cab, and the class lights, you know, patched over, and no ditch lights yet. So, but there's a specific year, and I think like shortly after this configuration, they added the ditch lights on the front, which this unit does not come with. Just gonna give you a nice close up here. So like I said, hope you guys enjoy this nice, shiny, clean locomotive here, because the plan is to get that current keeper in him this weekend and at least get a little bit of weathering on him. And you know me, I mean, look at my cars. No graffiti on him, but we are going to weather him up, get a good coat of dull coat on him, kind of knock down that sort of plasticky shine on him. And like I said, he's running pretty nice. Other than some of my funky turnouts. Right there's good. So we're going to drop these two cars off and head back home. Yeah, I'm sorry guys, you're just going to have to put up with a lot more horn when I'm running this guy, because I just love that horn. Alright, we're going to drop this guy off over here. We'll pull back and drop that tank car over at Athearn right here. Now I know, not prototypical here, but this is more just a little shakedown and demonstration run of the new locomotive than actually doing some some switching in the proper sense. Ooh, there we go. Where's my current keeper? Alright, we'll run this guy back to the yard, and then I'll take him off the track there and give you a nice close-up view of him. Alright, we'll catch him coming into the yard. You gotta watch where I'm putting my camera here. Yeah, like I said, guys, you're gonna have to put up with way more horn when I'm running this guy. So for being ready to, is it ready to roll? Is that what they call it? Yeah, ready to roll. Nicely detailed. He also comes with a little packet of some additional details that you can stick on them. Now I'll stop them right over here, and we'll do the shutdown so you can hear that. All right, very nice. Let me kill the power to my track here. And let's take them off the track over here and just take another closer look at them right here. So, like I said, he comes with a little bag of details. Most of it looks to be like the sanding hoses that you can put down, but I don't have them on. Let me show you if I got them sitting here somewhere. I don't think I do. I think they're in the box. But anyway, you get some nice sanding hoses for it. But overall, it comes pretty well equipped. I can't talk. Equipped. The only change I made on them, I put KD couplers front and back. You know, take those crappy plastic ones off. And I did use a long shank KD coupler on the front right there, because the standard one, it was, you know, it gets a little hard to get in between there with the pick. So I like to put a longer one out on front on some of the locomotives. But yeah, very pretty locomotive. Glad I got it. Can't wait to get her weathered up nicely. And yeah, should be fun. That's the plan for this weekend. That and getting my current keeper installed. And I guess I can pop her open and I'll show you the interior right here. You can see that is the Economy decoder right there. 21 pin. It sits on sort of the other board, right? So the decoder is just this little blue thing right up on the top right there, and like I said, doesn't have a connector for the current keeper, so I'll have to be soldering to a couple of these little tiny leads way down in there, a couple of them. And there's a video out there by Soundtracks showing you how to do it, but let's see if I can get this thing back on without crimping any wires, one-handed. There we go, close enough. And I guess I should get the other end right there, huh? There we go. Get that back on. All right, guys. Well, so this is your last look at him, looking all nice and clean, because he's going to be weathered up the next time you see him. All right, guys, hope you enjoyed that little sneak peek preview, I guess I don't know, premiere of the new Locomotive here on the layout. And see you in the next ops video. And I'm guessing I'm going to be running this guy. Have a good weekend. Bye.